Cenk Uygur, what a guy, what a guy, what a fraud. He has had a long history of doing a lot of race baiting. That's one of the first big issues that I've had with TYT is the amount of race baiting. I am pretty confident that their content is so bad that it's actually led to violence, right? People watching their content that have been inspired to be violent. Now, let them tell it. Oh, no, that's not true. We always say violence is not the way. Yeah, that's like Trump on his peacefully march peacefully. You can recognize Trump on his BS about march peacefully, but you can't recognize Cenk on some BS talking about we talk about don't be violent, but yet you're putting out the kind of rhetoric that would lead to violence, right? This constant race baiting, race baiting. If you keep pushing this message to people, what do you think is going to happen? The police are just out there looking to just kill black people. Now, obviously, there's going to be some cops that have that mentality. There's crazy people everywhere. But the way they present it on TYT doesn't quite match reality. So that was one of the first frauds I recognized with him. Now, the latest one, it's kind of related in a way to me, or in terms of the same type of thing, is this naturalization nonsense that he keeps talking about with his presidential run. He keeps talking about how, it's trying to make, because again, it's just like the race baiting stuff where, you have a police officer that shoots someone and no evidence of any racism, but they'll just put racism there and make it all dramatic, like, oh, this is how they treat black people, blah, blah, blah. Again, not that doesn't happen, but they will also manufacture it when it doesn't happen. So when it's just a matter of it's a police shooting, they'll make it racial without any evidence. Just, in my view, off of trying to get clicks. So here they are, or here he is, trying to, again, create drama. What's the drama? I guess it's going with the old presidential run. This is a good talking point and trying to get all, as a naturalized citizen, people look at me as I'm not a full citizen, and it's not right. And I'm going to fight for people's right because naturalized citizens, our citizens, are entitled to the same. Cenk, cut the bullshit out, man. I'm a naturalized citizen, so you can't come with that bullshit to me, man. I could tell y'all what's the real deal as an actual, not as an actual, but as a naturalized citizen myself, who isn't on here trying to get famous or trying to, sell books or whatever he's up to. I ain't trying to make no money off of this. I'm just telling like it is. So, with that being said, the stupid story that he keeps talking about, as soon as people hear that they're naturalized, they say, oh, you can't run for president. You can't. Who the fuck says that? Who the fuck says that? Listen, man, let me tell you how absurd that is. If people say that because you're a naturalized citizen, what the hell you think they say if you say, oh, I was born in Spain, right? I got my visa, or just people from other countries. People that are born in other countries that have not been naturalized, then what? So if I come here from I don't know, France or something, and I'm on a visa or something like that, you think people are walking around, you're on a visa, oh, you can never be president, like, what kind of, first of all, that type of thing is so juvenile. That's like, that kind of behavior is that of what you'd expect of children, elementary school probably. The kind of you can run for president, you can run for president, like, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of level of that kind of a thing. That's elementary school. The nah you can't do it, whatever. And then additionally, who even is thinking about who can run and who can't run for president? I mean, maybe you're such in a political bubble. And even in a political bubble, like even if you're really, really into politics, I mean, nobody really thinks about like who can run and who can't. Like, I mean, that's not a conversation piece. It's not like somebody who born here and went to a good school and they're like, man, you went to Harvard? Well, you know what? You could run for president. Like, nobody's thinking like that. Nobody is thinking about who can and can't run for president. That's not a thing. So number one, that's elementary school. Number two, again, what group of people is thinking like that, man? So this is, and the thing about it is so embarrassing, is this is so fake. It's exactly like stuff that Cenk calls out legitimately. The fake stuff, the sir, right? The Trump stuff. This guy came up to me and he says, sir, what are you going to do about this woke stuff? He came up to me with tears in his eyes and he said, man, Mr. Trump, sir, are you going to save this country from the woke mob? That is the equivalent of what Cenk is doing here, right? Cenk is literally, not literally, but he's going out there. See the habit? I'm even picking up on that. He's going out there and he's making up some story of some, he didn't use these words, right? But that's basically what he's doing. He's doing so they come up to me and they say, sir, sir, you're not born in America, so that means you can't run for president. And then they go, ha ha. Let me break it down for you as a naturalized citizen, right? Myself. Number one, almost no one knows that I'm a naturalized citizen. Almost no one knows that I'm a naturalized citizen. They look at me, they listen to me, they talk to me, and it's basically they just assume I'm born here, right? They just assume I'm born here, right? Nobody. I mean, unless you got a really thick accent or something, you sound like you just got off the boat or something like that. I think if you've been here for a minute, that's one of the main points that Cenk makes is that, like, listen, the fact that I was born somewhere else, that's trivial because the reality is I'm American. I spent almost my whole life here, right? I was raised here. I've been here for decades. I don't know anything about my country, right? So if that's the point he's making, then he's talking about somebody that nobody is gonna know that you're not even a citizen. That well, not you're a citizen, but not that you're naturalized. How are they gonna know? Nobody knows I'm a naturalized citizen. Nobody knows my sorrow. You acting like and talking like you're from here, right? Because if you're really like again, like let Cenk tell it, he's talking about people who that's your whole life. You're really American. You've been here your whole life, right? You're really deep into the culture, whatever it is, right? So that's the kind of person that no one's gonna even know in the first place that you're not naturalized. And then as a naturalized person, that's not something you advertise either. I don't go around telling people like, "Hey guys, by the way, did I ever tell you that I'm a naturalized citizen?" It's not something people talk about, man. It's not something people talk about. Do you got what's it? You got Eni or Audi? No one's talking about that, man. No one's talking about what hospital you were born in. I mean, these things could come up in conversation. Maybe you're dating or something. They want to ask, want to get to know you, but nobody's asking. Nobody in general. It's rare that anyone asks me where I'm born or where I come from or where I was raised. They don't ask that. Why are they trying to know all that? Right? I meet people, we talk about life and what's going on. Hey, that's a nice truck you got. Oh, yeah. What you think about it? I was thinking about getting the same truck. Da, da, da. Right? Hey, man, I just bought a house. You bought a house? Okay, what's it like? Oh, you doing that stuff yourself? Whatever, right? Hey, man, you saw that stuff on the news? That crazy guy that attacked the judge? Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Things that, right? Nobody's talking about where you born and are you naturalized? Or do you have your papers? Are you... So they definitely ain't on something like, oh, you're naturalized. Oh, you never run for president. And then the ha-ha part. Like, bro, why you trying to be Trump so bad? On some talk about something. So, sir, tears in his eyes. Sir, could you please endorse me? Come on, man. Cenk Uygur is such a bullshitter. And he got exposed by Roland Martin. I got to do a video about that too. He got exposed on his fake presidential run. I called it. I said it from the get-go that he's on some BS with that presidential run. He ain't serious. It's a game. I don't know what he's up to, trying to sell books or whatever. Oh no, I'm not trying to sell books. This and that. And then Roland Martin kept pushing him till he finally was like, okay, I'm just trying to let people know. I'm trying to set an example. Like, bro, what? You running for president to set an example? Like, after you telling people, no, this is serious. We're running to win. Wait, are you running to win or are you just trying to inspire people? Like, which one is it? You press him hard enough, the story changes up because he's a bullshitter. Not to put anything away from any of the good reporting that he's done, the good value that he brings, and he does bring a good value in terms of media, independent media. Again, we gotta stop looking at things in a cartoonish way. You're Satan, right? People you don't like or people you have issues with, they're Satan. No, they're not, right? Cenk is not Satan. He's a human being that's flawed, significantly in the way that I'm talking about, but he's just a human being. So what that means is that he's capable of doing great work as well as doing trash work. Two things can be true. And he's done great work, but he's also done trash work, and we're talking about the trash work right now. Fake presidential run, fake story about naturalized citizen, and it's so absurd, man. This story, I was inspired to make this video because I just saw him again with this. He's been doing this for some months now. He went to speak at some event called something about bully pulpit or something like that. And then the first thing he starts with his story. A guy came to me with tears in his eyes and he said, "You're not a citizen. You'll never be president." Ha ha. Come on, bro. This is the Baby Channel. Debate me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell, be well. Cenk Uygur, fraud. Thumbs down. No, not for this video. This video is a thumbs up. Thank you. Thumbs up to you. I know you are, but what am I? What I am is thirsty. I ain't got nothing to drink in here. Got no liquor. Oh, I got water. Who wants to drink water?